Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, your host, the one and only ArisingGamer, and we're gonna resume Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness. Let us continue. If I remember in Force of Tsurugi, there's something wrong with the drones. I only realized that after she mentioned it, one after another, the crime lab drones stopped working. Doesn't look like the work's been finished. Who is that? Miss Kukatachi called out to the open door. Standing there was a lone youth. Uh-oh. Have you seen the mother and child that were here? We found the hacker, guys. You! His blonde hair was apparent even in the dimly lit room. He walked towards us, his red eyes staring straight ahead, and then he kicked a drone that was in his way. How did you get your hands on that cyborg? There was no mistake. It was the stolen medical cyborg. It's difficult to explain how. All I can say is it was something within my means. Besides, this is my toy now. I'll use it as I please. No way. The hospital that cyborg was stored in had a very high security. That's why we had used it as our temporary HQ. Yet he talked about stealing it like it was child's play. Do you know the mother and child that were here? Yep, I'm especially close to the mother. I'm the one who saved her and brought her here. You just openly admitted the crime. Here? Brought her? Saved Kanai Mitsuhashi? Then could it be you were the one who hacked the street scanners and cameras? That's right. Oh my god, this guy's got quite the ego. He grinned, then he folded his arms, tapping his foot and asked, Hey, where is she and her child? The mother has been enforced, and we're taking custody of the child. Enforced? Uh-oh. The cyborg youth stopped grinning, and his left-eyed numbers flashed and then disappeared. It was probably a medical cyborg function for internal monitoring. Yeah, her view had deteriorated and she was deemed a latent criminal. If left alone, she would have threatened the well-being of her child. You should have just left it to me. If I was there, I could have calmed her down properly. You mean by making her pop all these pills on the floor? That's right. As long as she took these, she'd smile. Hey, are you angry? Why? Yeah, because you're kind of putting pills on a woman. Uh-oh. That's because you're scum. I'm not scum. I'm human. Why do you say such things? Hey, what's that? A gun? It's a Dominator, right? Yeah, that's right. If you don't know how it works, I'll teach you and show you this is what this can do to a piece of trash like you. Why are you pointing that at me? I just wanted to save her. What's up with this guy? What's the matter in Force of Tsurugi? Try it yourself, Miss Kukatachi. Point the Dominator at him. She did, and then swallowed her breath. Dominator's not responding. What does this mean? Who knows? Maybe this guy isn't even human. So you're the ones who interfered with me. First you destroyed Haruto's happiness and now Kanei's? So you assisted Haruto's Sato as well? Yes, but I failed. If you had not interfered, I would have been able to make them all happy. If only you people would just disappear. Enforce the Tsurugi, arrest them. Got it. It was my first time grappling with a cyborg. His body was no different from a human. Soft and warm, but his performance was worlds apart. Don't touch me. Uh-oh. I got knocked the heck out. He shook me off and threw me against the wall. An intense pain shot up my spine. I couldn't breathe. He towered over me. His red eyes glowed, flashing with numbers. I must eliminate anyone who interferes with me. Oh boy. Miss Kukatachi rushed over. She spread her arms out like wings, standing in front of me. You're trying to protect him? But why? Physically speaking, your body should be more fragile than his. Do you not understand? It is a human instinct to protect one's friend, no matter how weak one is. That is what it means to be human. Is that so? That's right, I've forgotten. I have a feeling that someone taught me this too, but I can't remember who. What? The cyborg backed off, stopping to face Miss Kukatachi, those red eyes, glaring. Numbers continue to flash across one of them. Tell me your name. What are you called? Alpha. Really? You chose Alpha. I couldn't see the expression on Miss Kukatachi's face, but I could tell she was unexpectedly tense, and so was I. Alpha. I knew that name, but it couldn't be. It was such a simple name. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Tsurugi and Kugatachi. I'll remember you two. You're now my enemies. Oh, of course he's gonna get away. Where's the rest of the team? I lifted myself up and chased after him, sprinting out of the room to the hallway, but there was no sign of Alpha anywhere. Contact Inspector Ginoza. We need backup. Yeah, I'll do that now. I should have chased Alpha down, but my body wasn't capable of running at this point. I leaned on the doorframe and asked Miss Kukatachi. Do you have any idea who he is? No. No recollection at all. And yet, for a moment, I felt like I knew him. Even I have no idea what that means, though. I see. I know someone named Alpha, too. Is that so? What was your relationship with that person? He's not a human, more like a friend's pet, or rather a toy, or something along those lines. Uh-oh. That friend was Yukari, my childhood friend, the one I loved, and Alpha was an AI, something that Yukari was making. Oh, that's going to help us find Yukari at this point. You say the Dominator didn't react? That is correct. After returning to our temporary HQ, we immediately filed a report about the cyborg Alpha. Ginoza raised his glasses and glared at Miss Kukatachi. Was it not because you mishandled the Dominator? That possibility is not zero, but is extremely low. We confirmed it with both our Dominators. That probability of human error is... As long as it's not zero, logically we should assume that's why it happened. Sybil is infallible, after all. Is that not correct? It is as you say, but there are other possibilities. Why is he so... He doesn't want the system to crash, does it? There are three possibilities we should consider. The first was that it was wirelessly controlled by someone else. The second was that a system was programmed into the cyborg that jammed the Dominator's ring. And the third? The possibility that an AI is operating this cyborg called Alpha. How? Like Ginoza, I also gaped at Miss Kukatachi. There was no doubt in her eyes. She must have really believed what she was saying. The cyborg allowed for real-time connectivity to a human brain, thus controlling it via external brain cells was theoretically possible, as Miss Kukatachi explained. But that was just in theory. Actual implementation would be hard. It'd only be possible with an extremely large, high-spec server and an exclusive online connection. Also, a device that jammed the Dominator was possible, but it'd affect all devices that scanned the Psychopaths, resulting from being banned from anywhere with security. As such, the most logical reason why we experienced that was not from an obstruction of the Psychopath's reading, but from a lack of a Psychopath ever being present. In short, the third possibility is the cyborg was controlled by an AI. Are you seriously suggesting that? If what is stored within Alpha's cyborg is not a human brain but an AI's, the cybernetic scan will not react. Cyborg can only read sentient nerve pulses. Easy for you to say. You don't understand human emotions. Is that the case? Inspector Ginoza, there's no need to put it like that. Tsurugi, let's hear your thoughts. as well. Is Alpha human or AI? That I don't think it's an AI, but it's just that it acted so childish. I feel like I used to be like that as a kid. I don't care about you. The issue is whether there's proof to even consider Kukutachi's reasoning of Alpha being an AI. As it stands now, there doesn't seem to be any. The discussion was cut short. The fact that the Dominators did not react to Alpha was reported as an operational error by us new detectives. Wow, Ginoza, you decided to be a dick. Just because he didn't want to blame his own tech. But Alpha was confirmed as a key suspect, a skilled hacker who stole and used a medical cyborg and assisted both Haruto and Kane. We needed to find out who he was. If we left him be, he'd most likely commit more crime. A third or even fourth case could surely occur. He made all of us in Division 1 uneasy. Later that night, the father Satoru Mitsuhashi appeared at our temporary HQ. He stormed in looking like he hadn't slept in days. It seemed his hue became cloudy. His eyes darted around every which way until he suddenly narrowed in on Miss Tsunemori. Yeah, we're the ones who tried to contact you. Relax. Is there a problem? It's interfering with my work. Well, it was about your own family. They're not my family anymore. I'm divorcing her. Oh. Oh, this is gonna make things so much better. What about your children? Do you think I'm in a situation where I can take care of children? His voice boomed through our temporary HQ office. Just hearing that pissed me off. He complained about being sent to counseling during a busy time at work, which caused issues for his entire company. He couldn't miss another day. Kids were out of the question. Wow, you put your company over your kids? Jeez. I just can't stand that. He was always unsure about his compatibility with his wife. To him, the incident would only prove that his marriage was a mistake. He wanted to divorce her and give up his kids. What about your responsibilities as a father? Who cares? They're just like Kane and their unstable hues and lack of composure. These kids will grow to be nothing but latent criminals. I can't take it. Are you kidding me? The only reason I like that is because you treated them like scum. Wow. Suri, stop. I heard Ginoza's order, but my body moved on its own. I was already in front of the father. What's your problem? Oh, see, now that he's afraid of me. I want to hit him. I really do. But if I'm not going to be a baby, I'm going to shout at him. Then I yelled at that piece of trash. And you still call yourself a father. What's with you? Are you insulting me? You're the one who's taking us for fools. Stand down. Don't screw with me. Aren't you all frustrated? Do you know how hard we work to save your child, and yet here you are saying you want to throw him out? You act like you did me a favor. So what if you save the child? That's your job. Yeah, you're damn right. It's a cop's job, and I'm thankful for that. But more than that, I'm thankful for that pleasing someone like you isn't part of my job. Well then, what should we do? Throw him out? Stand down, Kagami. I don't need you to get involved right now either. He's creating a problem. I thought I'd just get him to leave. Wait. Masa stepped in front of us, forcing a smile. He opened the palm of his metal prosthetic hand in front of Satoru Mitsuhashi. Startled, the father took a step back. You see, we're enforcers, just a bunch of latent criminals. Tolerance isn't something we're particularly good at. Are you threatening me? The only reason why we're talking is because we're trying to sell this peacefully. Otherwise, we'd have thrown you out by now. You see, you're not welcome here. It says, Mr. Masaoka says, bring your problems that you have with your child? No. Pushing those problems on us is a nuisance. You're the one who summoned me. I did not contact you to talk about such things. We wanted to give you the opportunity to see your child, Yuya. Are you saying that I'm in the wrong? Parenting was Kane's job. This is all her fault. You have no right to intervene. You can tell that to the person in charge of the NWPSB. If you really want to give up your kids, you'll need to go through a bunch of procedures. Give your speech, but... What? What are you trying to say? Don't waste my time. Just say it. Fine, then I will. How incompetent are you not be able to support your wife? All you ever did was throw everything on her, leaving her alone to deal with it. This is an insult. No, it's common sense. All decent humans would think so too. Be prepared, boy. People are going to ask you the same thing over and over again, always doubting you. I was already at my limit. And so was your wife. But she had nowhere to run. That's the only difference. At a loss for words, Satoru gazed up. He was so startled he took a step back, right in front of him. Miss Kukatachi stood, pointing the Dominator. Oh, thank goodness, he's still not a criminal yet. Excuse me, I was just checking your psychopath, and it seems it is deteriorating faster than expected. You should seek mental care at a specialized facility. I will make arrangements immediately. But that's... Well then, shall we get going? Let me go, I am... After Satoru Mitsuhashi left, Ginoza scolded us all. You idiots. Yeah, that's right, so what? I feel so refreshed after giving him what he deserved. I find that part of you to be very intriguing. Can't believe you all people would do something this careless. Is it not protocol to check the psychopaths of all parties involved in a case? She's right. Tsunemori. It's our job to stop a person's psychopath from becoming clouded. There's no problem. Isn't that right, Inspector Ginoza? This is ridiculous. Yay, more friendships. Oh, there's Alpha. In a corner of a dark room, he cowered in a fetal position. He thought and thought, but he could not reach a conclusion. I will make everyone happy. Suddenly, he raised his face and muttered to himself under his breath. The hue is Sybil's compass that guides everyone to happiness. Abiding by the system creates a clear hue and happiness. That's how it was supposed to be. And yet, why do hues deteriorate? What more is there? I need more data. Data to be able to make people happy. Uh-oh. He stood up and left, leaving the darkness of the room behind. Closing a case required a lot of paperwork. We worked and worked, but there was just too much. Desk work had always been difficult for me, but I wasn't the only one suffering. Miss Karanomori, who was also in charge of Enforcer's mental health management, instructed me to keep tabs on my hue, but I really didn't feel like it. She reminded me not to be stingy with the supplements. Let's take the supplement. Well, there's no point being stubborn. I should just listen and take them. Our efficiency has increased regarding office work, correspondence, and other routine tasks. It has actually dropped by 50% from Division 1's usual standards. Kind of like how we just ran out of time for the rest of this episode. See you guys next time. ArisingGamer is signing off.